All right, let's now answer this question before us. It is VCAR 2016, paper 1, question 24. It says May invests in an annuity that earns interest at a rate of 5.2% per annum compounding monthly. Monthly payments are received from the annuity. The balance of the annuity will be this after 5 years. The balance of the annuity will be this after 10 years. The monthly payment that May receives from the annuity is closest to what? All right, I'm going to show you the way I like to answer these questions. When I'm given information like this and this, what I like to do is create a timeline and say, all right, my biggest date here is 10 years. And I'm told that in 10 years, the amount of money I have in this account is 66992.27. And I'm also told after 5 years, so here, after 5 years, the amount of money that I'm going to have in here is 130,784.93. Again, you don't have to do this, but this just allows me to visualize what exactly is happening. Now I'm going to use my finance over here, so I'll go menu 8.1. Now, in order to figure out the monthly payment, I need a start and I need an end. Well, guess what? I'm going to start at 5 years and I'm going to end at 10 years. So that's going to be my start and end point. What is the amount of time between these two numbers? So what's the amount of time between 5 years and 10 years? What's going to be 5 years? Now, it's compounding monthly, and I'm getting my payments monthly, right? So that's going to be 5 times 12 payments between these two dates. So 5 times 12 payments. My interest rate is 5.2. My present value is going to be what I'm starting with here. So this is my start point. Now, remember, this is going to be negative because it's the money in the annuity. So 130,784.93. The amount of payment is what I'm trying to figure out, so I'll leave that blank. My future value will be this. Now, remember, this is going to be positive because it's the amount of money that I still have. Now, I know this seems somewhat contradictory because I just said it has to be in your pocket in order to be positive. So technically, this money isn't in your pocket, but nevertheless is positive. All right, it is a bit of a contradiction there, but nevertheless, that's what it's going to be because it's the amount of money in the annuity that's still mine. I know that's a bit of a contradiction, but you just have to memorize it at the end of the day. 66992.27. My PPY and CPY are monthly, so 1212, tab, 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 tab. Hit enter. It's going to be that, which is C, $1,500. Let's now see how many people got this correct. So this is question 24. 30% of the state were able to answer this correctly, so not one that was well done. Let's now read through the examiner's report here to get some background information on this. Students generally correctly answered questions that required a routine application of a skill or the application of or application of knowledge in familiar circumstances. The most significant student weakness was in the incorrect use of a financial solver to solve an annuity problem that presented a non-routine form in question 24. So as you can see, they really point out this question. Students were asked to determine the monthly repayment received from an annuity given the annual interest rate and the value of the annuity at 2 points in time. In terms of using the financial solver to answer this question, students needed to recognize that the value of the annuity after 5 years could be treated as the start of a new annuity with a value of this much, while the value of the annuity after 10 years, this, could be regarded as the future value of the annuity after a further 5 years of payments. Correctly applying a sign convention appropriate to an annuity. What they mean here is, did you know that the present value was negative and the future value was positive? Inputting the following values into the financial solver, so 60 because of 5 times 12, the interest rate of 5.2. Do you see how this is negative? This is what I don't know. This is positive 1212, which gives you 1500 as option C. A common error was to choose option E, which corresponded to both the PV and FV being incorrectly allocated the same sign. People didn't recognize that this had to be negative and this had to be positive. And again, I know that is confusing, but you just have to remember with your annuity, that is what the sign convention has to be. Hopefully you found this interesting and exciting and exhilarating, or if nothing else, you found it informative. That was very eloquent at the end, wasn't it?